Hi boys and girls, we have such a great craft for you today. And it's all about Jesus' baptism. And this craft, you can actually tell the story yourself. It's gonna be super awesome. And these are the things you're gonna need. You're gonna need 2 paper plates, some skewers, some scissors, some tape, glue, markers, and last but not least, a picture of John the Baptist and Jesus. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do to make this a little bit easier for me is I'm gonna go ahead and color my color page. I'm only gonna be using John and Jesus in this, so that's what I'm gonna be focused on in what I'm coloring. Okay, so I've got my 2 characters colored, and now I'm gonna go ahead and cut them out. Okay, once you cut them out, you're gonna go ahead and take one of your skewers and you're going to tape it on to the back. So I'm just gonna put it just like this. I'm gonna take a piece of tape and tape it together, just like that. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put that to the side because now I'm gonna go ahead and start working on my paper plates. So the first thing I wanna do is I'm gonna go ahead and cut half of a paper plate and we're gonna make some waves with that. So as you're cutting, just pretend you're making ocean waves. So go up and make a point, and then go down, make another point. And you just continue to do that all across the paper. Now you're gonna take the other side of your paper plate with the waves on it and you're gonna go ahead and just cut a little piece off the top so you don't have any waves. And this is gonna be your sky and your clouds. Okay, so right now with your first paper plate, you're gonna go ahead and have 2 pieces just like this. Once you've got those done, you can go ahead and take a moment to color them. You're going to lay this one right on top of this one so you can put it on there to color it. And we're going to color it the color of the ocean. Okay, so the next part is you're going to go ahead and glue this water piece onto your other paper plate. And what you'll do is you'll have this stick in there ahead of time. You're not gonna glue it or anything. You want it to be able to move around. So you're just going to glue around it. And you can set it in there kind of at an angle because what this is going to do, it's going to be like you're able to show what it looked like when John the Baptist baptized Jesus. You'll be able to put Jesus under the water, which reminds us that's what we're supposed to do, get baptized. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my glue and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lay that down like that with my stick in there so I can have an idea of what I want that to look like. And I'm going to mark it with a marker so I know not to put any glue in that spot. See, I put the blue marker right there, so I know I'm not gonna put any glue on that spot. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put glue from here all the way to here, and then I'll go ahead and put the wave on top, or the water on top. Okay, now that I have my glue on, I'm going to go ahead and put the stick figure right there on that blue part, like I had planned. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the wave on top of that. I want them to stick together, so I'm gonna go ahead and press down a little bit so that they can stick together. I might have a little excess glue, that's okay. That's why it's always important to have some wipies, which if you watch the KidLife show, you'll see exactly why wipies are so important and how it kind of ties into what we're talking about this week, baptism. It's gonna look just like that. You can move your little stick figure around, dunk Jesus into the water. Now, for the next part, we're gonna go ahead and make the sky. And what I really loved about this printout is that it has a picture of a dove. And when you listen to the Bible story, you're gonna understand how that dove represents the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit, after Jesus was baptized, landed on his shoulder. And then God spoke from the heavens. And he said, "This is my son, and I am surely pleased with him." I added a little sun to mine, just because I wanted to. I'm gonna go ahead and take my piece of paper and I'm gonna cut the dove out. I wanna go ahead and add him to my little story piece because I think he's pretty important. The top of your craft will look just like that, and you're gonna go ahead and glue that on just like you glued on our bottom half, our waves on the bottom half. I'm gonna put the glue on this side this time. Just put it all the way around the edge. You only need a little bit. Okay, boys and girls, there you have it, our John the Baptist and Jesus gets baptized craft. And there you go. Let's see. Jesus is getting baptized. And I hope one day you have an opportunity, if you haven't already, to get baptized yourself. All right, I hope you enjoyed this craft, and I hope you tell the story about Jesus' baptism to your family after you finish yours. I'll see you next week. Bye.